I recently found a Faceless brand channel that's doing this much every single month, and I found a way to completely copy them with AI. Not just them, but literally any Faceless channel using this 12 steps formula. And we will not just copy their channel, we will also copy their products and apps that are making this much every month with AI. And to make things easier, I've built this entire Notion template with all of the prompts you can copy and paste for free. But first, let's take a look at this example or channel. They've been around for a very long time, and you've probably even seen them if you've been on YouTube for the last few years. They're more of a finance, luxury, wealth type of YouTube channel that now has 5 million subscribers, and they're actually one of the first successful Faceless channels on YouTube. And we see now from ad revenue, they're only doing 12K a month, but they have other products that they're selling, like for example, their app, which only on iOS is doing 40K a month, but then they also have it for Android where it's doing 10 to 20K a month. Not only that, but most of their videos are also sponsored. We can see that this one includes a paid promotion, so they've been paid by these companies to post. For example, they've been sponsored by NordVPN, which probably adds another 5 to 10K per sponsored video. Now, to access this Notion template, which has all of the prompts for us to clone this type of business, you're gonna go to my free community that I will link below. Go to the classroom and go to AI systems, and then simply select Alex. Then click on access the system here. You'll see on the left hand side that this exact same system can be applied to literally any type of YouTube channel. We'll first start with a channel name. I'll go to ChatGPT and then I'll copy and paste this prompt, and that will give me similar channel name ideas. I really like Exelon, so I'm gonna go with that. Step number 2 is to then generate a logo inside of Google Gemini. We're going to copy this prompt, and I would only want it to use the first letter of my YouTube channel name, which is gonna be E, to generate this logo, and I'll also select Pro for better results. If I like the logo, I'll just download it with one press of a button. Step number 3 is to get unique video ideas like the channel you're trying to model. Now, whether that's Alex or literally any other YouTube channel, you just have to go to their latest 30 uploads and simply take a screenshot just like this. Then upload that screenshot onto ChatGPT and then copy this prompt and paste it alongside with a screenshot of their uploads, because that will then prompt ChatGPT to analyze their best uploads, create frameworks, and then give you specific original video ideas that you can make for your own channel. In my last video on this channel, we spoke about this one, for example, which started 1 month ago. Just from 4 uploads, they've not only been monetized and they've been selling their products, but they've also done this much in the first 30 days of starting their YouTube channel. You'll find their system here when you click on the live outline. Either way, as you can see, even for Alex, we got some really good video ideas that we can choose from. Step number 4 is to then copy the style of writing of a YouTube channel that you like. So if in this case, I want to copy the style of speaking from Alex, or copy the style of speaking from this channel or any other channel, all I have to do is open up Notebook LM, which is this free Google tool, click on create a new notebook from scratch, then go to the YouTube channel of my choice and simply copy links to their YouTube videos. I'll click on websites and links here, and I'll just paste all the links at once. If you want to copy multiple links at once, just search for Grab It Chrome extension, download it, it's completely free, and with any channel that you like, you can just select all their videos like this at once and then paste them into Notebook LM and then just insert. Then you're gonna copy this prompt and you'll paste it inside of Notebook LM, and you'll just insert a video title that you like. And we see the reason channel like Alex is not a good channel to copy right now is because their videos are too broad, they're not specific, and they can do that because they've been around for 8+ years, so they already have a massive audience that they can serve these videos to. But if you try and make videos on these topics that are way too broad, chances are you will not really get many views in the beginning. Channels that are now exploding are the ones that are super specific and they come up with something new and unique. That's why I wouldn't really model Alex right now, but I'm showing you the process of how to clone almost any channel, and you can apply it to any other one of your choice. You will just need to insert the title here. Notebook LM will then analyze the style of writing that they have in their scripts, and then it will clone that style of writing and it will simply write a brand new script for you. Step number 5. Now, in order to create this type of animation that they have and these types of characters, I've built a custom GPT where you can just describe the scene and then it will give you a prompt to generate that type of animation. So for example, I can say a businessman standing alone in a dark office looking at a city skyline while holding a glowing coin, and then it will give me this prompt back. I'll just copy this prompt and then I'll head over to the next tool, which is Google Gemini. I'll paste that prompt here and I'll simply submit. I'll get a result back, and then if I like it, I'll simply download it to my device. Next up, if I want some animated movements for that image, I can just go go over to Kling AI, and this is really optional, but we can simply paste that image into Kling AI. And here you can see how I was able to animate this other scene that I made for a different channel simply by uploading a screenshot or an image from Google Gemini Nano Banana and then just clicking on generate. I also recommend only selecting video 2.1. You don't need more than that as it costs less credits and it's perfect for what we need, and the waiting time is only 1 minute. In a second, I'll also show you how to copy their apps with AI, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But for now, we need to generate a voiceover, turn that script into a voice. For this, we're gonna use 11 labs in a specific way. We're gonna go to the voices section on the left hand side. We're gonna go to filters and filter this through high quality voices, male voices or female voices, and then select the age to be middle-aged, select language here to be English, and then just pick whichever one you like the most.
Pull up a chair. I've got a story that'll change how you see.
I don't really like this one. I'm gonna go to the next one.
Hey there. I'd love to get to know you better. Do you want to grab some coffee and chat?
This one sounds a little bit too robotic, so let's try with Rachel.
Stop scrolling for 1 second. This is the part no one tells.
A voice model perfect for that genuine conversational sense.
This Erin voice is very similar to the type of voice they have on Alex, so I'm gonna go with Erin. I'm simply gonna go to text to speech now, and I'll find Erin on the right hand side. I'll search for her, and then I'll simply paste my script inside of this box. Instead of version 3, which costs more credits, I'm just gonna go with version 2 and generate speech.
You're 21 years old, sitting in a cramped apartment in Osaka. Your mother is crying in the kitchen.
Now, the first generation came out way too quick, so she's speaking super quickly, which I don't really want. So I'm gonna set her to speak slightly slower, and I'll regenerate speech again.
You're 21 years old, sitting in a cramped apartment in Osaka. Your mother is crying in the kitchen. Your father.
Next up, I will just put everything together inside of CapCut. So CapCut is this free tool that you can find on CapCut.com. You can just download it to your device. And when you have it downloaded, just start a brand new project. First of all, import your 11 Labs voiceover and drag it to the timeline. And then simply start adding your visuals, ideally animated first with Kling AI so that there is at least some movement. And then in the effects section, I will simply add a little bit of dust that moves on the screen, and I will reduce the atmosphere as much as I can so it's not fully visible, but there is at least some movement. And by the way, this is how the animation came out from Kling AI. So now my character is alive and moving, and I can do that with pretty much any scene I generate in Nano Banana. Next up, let's talk about how we can replicate this sort of business model that they have, where they have a subscription app they're selling for $10 a month. Well, there is this prompt that I'm gonna list inside of the document that we can copy, and you can use any AI tool of your choice for building apps and just paste it there. I'm gonna use Lovable, and then you just have to choose a name. You can also change colors, of course, by changing the color code. I'm gonna call this one Dayblex, and I'll simply submit it. Now, Lovable or any other AI tool of your choice will start building this entire app from scratch, and it will be fully functional. And what I said in the prompt is that I would like to have Stripe subscription integration to charge $10 a month for this app, so people cannot access it unless they pay $10 a month. Now for this, you would need to also connect your Stripe account, and that's relatively simple. They're just going to ask you here in the chat to give them the authentication code from Stripe, so you'll go back to your Stripe account if you already have one. If not, literally just search for Stripe or any other payment processor of your choice and then adjust that prompt depending on that. And by the way, that's how even I myself am building different apps for members of my community. For example, I recently built this digital product builder that people can now use, and it's like fully brandable, and it's a fully functional app that I built by simply copy-pasting prompts into tools like Lovable and similar. Next step, another way channels like these make money is from brand deals and sponsorships, meaning there is a company that wants to be promoted for 60 seconds in their videos, and they pay an upfront fee, which can be a few thousand or a few $100s depending on the size of the channel. But in order to replicate a channel's success at brand deals and sponsorships, you will just find videos on their channel that are being sponsored, and you will literally open up the company link and find the same contact information, because if they're sponsoring a channel in that niche and you have a channel that is in the same one, then chances are you might be able to land a brand deal as well using this email that I've left out inside of the document. You also have some example companies that you can reach out to. These are some of the most popular, most common brand deals for that kind of channel. In the meantime, I do want to show you the app that was built from that prompt. This is insane. So people can even enter an email and join the waitlist, and when they access the dashboard, this is how it looks like on the back end. content, weekly audio lessons as well, the feed, the overview, everything is fully functional. And as you can see, for Stripe integration, to charge $10 a month for this app, we'll need to enable Lovable Cloud first. And for this, I literally just have to tell it, yes, enable it, and that's it. Do not copy Alex. That's a very old channel that's been around for a long time. There are a lot better options now and a lot of different channels that only have one upload and get millions of views. You want to be looking into channels that are new and that are now getting millions of views, and then just be creative. Don't copy them word for word, don't copy their exact titles, but replicate their style and what's working well for them. And even more importantly, add other monetization layers like building apps for these people or building your own digital products so you can monetize this beyond just ad revenue. Ad revenue is great. Like we can see on this list, I have channels that are doing 5 to 10K a month just from ad revenue, but adding something like an app, a digital product can add a lot more to your revenue than just ad revenue. For a more detailed tutorial on how to start a Faceless YouTube channel, I've just uploaded 96 micro steps to launching a Faceless channel in less than 1 hour, and it's available inside of my other paid community online business club that will also be linked in the description box down below.